Sharpen skill, middle school students. This series is meant for school children to sharpen their intuitive skill, get a quick boost, and arouse their interest in math. It is aimed to sharpen their recall and application faculties and drive away any math phobia deep in their minds. Students from anywhere in the world can apply to join our fully free online sessions, available in English medium and Bengali medium only. Sharpen skill for middle school students. Take up this easy challenge and solve it in 30 seconds time. Let us see how sharp is your skill and how quick is your thinking. Now here we have a circle and a tangent, and we have drawn this line. This is the center. Now one angle is given 130, 130, and we have to find the value of x. We have to find the value of x from this figure. So let us see how quickly we can find it. It should not take more than 30 seconds. Let us see the fastest method to find the value of x here, this angle x. Now look at the blinking lines in these two figures, the red angle and the blue angle, right? The red angle blinking here and the blue angle blinking here. And also see these things in reference to the dotted line. So you can see that the two angles, this red one on the left and the blue angle on the right, they are standing on the same chord, the same dotted line, right? This red angle and this blue angle, the blinking one on the left and right, they are standing on the same chord. The chord is a dotted line. So we can say that they are on the same segment, they are subtending the same segment, or they are standing on the same chord. This red angle blinking and this blue angle blinking, they are on the same dotted line chord. So what is the difference? Although they are standing on the same chord, one is the angle at the circumference and one is the angle at the center, right? 130 is the angle at the center and y is the angle at the circumference. So on the left side, the red blinking angle is subtending angle y at the circumference, and on the right, the blue blinking angle is subtending 130, but that is at the center. 130 is at the center and angle y is at the circumference, but both are standing on the same chord, the dotted line chord. So when they stand on the same chord or when they subtend the same segment, we know that angle at the center will be double the angle at the circumference. So if the center angle, the angle at the center is 130, then the angle at the circumference should be half of that. So 130 by 2, 65. We can see that the red blinking angle and the blue blinking angle both are standing on the same chord, the dotted line chord. But 130, the blue, is the angle at the center, central angle, and the red one is the angle y, that is the angle at the circumference. So y should be half of 130, so y equal to 65. So what we are applying? That angle at the center is double the angle at the circumference. Now look at the blinking right angle triangle. Sum of angles 180 for any triangle. The sum of three angles should be 180. Now x plus y plus 90. X plus y plus 90. The sum of three angles should be 180. Now why I took this as 90 is radius is always perpendicular to tangent. The radius is always perpendicular to the tangent. So this actually diameter should be perpendicular to the tangent. So there is a right angle. So x plus y plus this 90 degrees, because radius and diameter should be perpendicular to the tangent. So this is 90. So x plus y plus 90 is 180. Now y we calculated as 65, half of 130. Angle at the center, angle at the circumference, half of 130, 65. So x plus 65 plus this 90 is equal to 180, or x equal to 25. So the value of this angle x is 25 degrees. Y was half of 130, the angle at the circumference being half of angle at the center, that is 65. This is x and this is 90, because radius and diameter would always be perpendicular to the tangent. So this is 90. So this is 65, x plus 65 plus 90 equal to 180, or y x equal to 25. Y equal to 65 we got, x equal to 25. So the value of x is 25 degrees. So that was a smart skill. Follow us to improve your skills so that you get over math phobia. You can quickly recognize when you see the question, how to do it fast, how to quickly recall the different formulae. So follow us, and always you can have free online sessions with us. So contact us if you want to have free online session, and that's absolutely free of cost for students and learners all over the world. So if you need, you can always contact us for any session, and you can also send us any question if you have any doubt. So we will come back with more useful videos. Till then, thank you and goodbye.